Hello, everybody.
We just got through raining here. Is it gonna let me be able to flip the camera around this time? Yeah, it will. Cool. Anyway, we're here. I guess we should talk about why I got almost banned off of YouTube. It was the comments I leave and the recommendations I put on other platforms from YouTube. And my hair's fucked to the max, man. Sorry, I was working. Don't brush my hair at me. Just think. But it was, you know, they wanted my biometrics was what it was about. And I wasn't giving any more than I had to, trust me. It's a good thing Trump can't run for president again because I'd never vote for him again. You see, it's pretty simple. If you fucking, all you gotta do is lie to me one time. And it's over with. It doesn't matter if you're the fucking president of the United States. Nothing matters. Nothing matters to me more than the truth. Here, you might like this. I'll turn the camera around. The whole interior of the house is being repainted. What has been being reestablished? After being totally deficient. But you can see I haven't cut in up here at the top. See what's still dark gray. I'm going to do the trim in here gray, which is why I ain't fucked with it. Working on the deck out there. That's always good fun, right? That was today's little labor. That and dragging shit in. Some of it's taking all the little imperfections here now, see? I mean, there's a lot of imperfections there, but you got to start somewhere. And you can do the deepest ones first, come back and get the light ones. Like that dark brown. This was totally shot in there. This big honking hat, like you put on a gate or something outside. And as you can see how dark that is up there? That's what happens after that's 6 winters of wood stove in my house. It's what it's that colored. Bat lamps going away. It's going downstairs. But now it's just about, I mean, I can do perfect work. It's not a question of doing perfect work. It's a question of at what point do you stop? I mean, I know it's the original plaster walls look fucking, I'm making them just as good as they ever were, I guess. It just rained its ass off earlier. Anyway. Yeah, Trump is. I'll always be voting conservative because that's what I do. This is a good example of how rough the walls can be. This has got like a first skim coat over it, you can tell. And this one's got 2 coats of skim on it, and it's been painted once. Remember the doorway things like I showed you? Or the window rosettes, I guess you'd call them. they look like that one over there in the corners. And then that's what they look like when they're just about ready to be painted. This is what they look like when they're not ready to be painted. Are you right? But yeah, it's what it is. My life. Summertime. I'm tired as hell. I unlugged all that material in earlier today. That's a lot of sheetrock. There's more around the corner. I can't really get to it. This is my hallway. This is life here in the summer. I got rained out. As you can tell, the deck's wet. I don't know, that's pretty good. Tomatoes are doing all right for the few that there are. And these are huge this year. That's Datura. That's getting close to 4 foot tall there. The yard's beautiful, but it's overgrown. I need to mow, but no time soon, probably. Because it just rained. Be a day or two. Even a little bit of firewood as it goes. Not all the firewood in the world. I don't have to go very far for it. Yeah, I'll show you something. Ow, slick. See that big tree right over there? Yeah, 2 big leaders fell off it. I go to a chainsaw and cut that up, and it's crazy. Strays are eating pretty good still. Yeah. Long time coming, trying to get this place straightened out good. And you know, you never know what the hell people are doing. It's like 123 years of let's see how bad we can fuck things up. So here's what I was trying to. This is what they had. They had that monster shit hanging right there. And I just saw a spider. Which is why I have the glue traps everywhere. Yellow strip. It's probably got a couple in it. They're everywhere. Spiders. You're only gonna get bit by a brown recluse so many times before you don't want it anymore. But yeah, that was a pretty good trip to Lowe's today. I think I spent, let me think how much money I spent. I spent a fuck ton of money. $500, probably altogether. How am I doing? We're doing all right here. The chat finally popped up. The sun just came out for a minute here. It's going away real quick. We have a big storm off to the south. I'll show it to you guys before I quit the stream. Man, it was hot here. Today it was hot. Not gonna lie. 93, and it feels like, and the heat index was pushing. It was 99, probably pushing 100, depending on where you're at. And I'm out there bucking all that sheetrock and all that lumber, and I'm mixing an old man out of you pretty quick. You can. I don't know. I was so busy today. It was ridiculous. I was helping some friends do some stuff. And, well, originally the plan was to go to breakfast, and then that fell apart. And it was noon, and I was like, well, I think we go do this on the way back and stop at Popeyes or something. And that got fucking blown out of the water. So anyway, oh, eventually I'll eat. It's raining in Delaware. Why is it raining in Delaware? Did you need the rain? We needed the rain here, man. We needed the rain. Let's see what else. The ass whipping continues in the Ukraine. It's crazy. They keep trying to push us into World War III. I don't want to be in World War III. I mean, I keep journals and stuff, and I was just thinking the other day, I read this book by some English author. It was a lady, and it was about the years leading right up to pre-war. It was pre-World War II, like a year or two before. And she's talking about, life in London and life out in the country, and and just the everyday things, you go through with life. And my journals are kind of reading like that, I could write. I think I could write. I mean, obviously, I can write. If you've seen the comments, obviously I have verbal skills and a vocabulary, but it's hard. You have a tendency to want to write in the first person, not the second or the third. It's hard to write outside yourself, but I guess if you're writing fiction, you have to do that. I mean, you're actually putting yourself in the character's head. But what I'm writing isn't about that. It's just about everything that's happening, basically since I started them. Well, the ones I'm really keeping track of since 2018. So I got a pretty good overview. And you can go back and read that stuff, and it takes you back in time. It's just like you're right there. Which is magnificent if you're feeling nostalgia, the need for nostalgia. You want to know what a pain in the ass I am personally in real life? I haven't had trash service here for a year and a half or more because I really didn't generate very much trash, and I could always get rid of it. And most of it went up the wood burner. If it was paper, it went up the chimney. If it was plastic, it just got bagged up, and so I'll probably have 10 bags downstairs, down on the. But it was just plastic, and there's a lot of demo to be done here still, believe it or not, and there'll be a lot of scrap material coming out. So I needed a polycart, but here's how anal I am. The last trash service I had here, the cart was red. I hated it. I fucking loathed that cart just because of the color it was. And then, like, my neighbors had blue ones. Man. And then they have brown ones. And then I was out driving around, and I spotted the ones that were gray. So I stopped, got the name off the side of it. And so anyway, that's what this is for. It's for trash service. And I'll use it for 3 months or so, maybe 6 months. I should be pretty much done and out of here, but there's just a lot of shit. The old square floor tile, vinyl stuff, and I don't know, there's old carpet padding and old carpet, and you cut that stuff up into squares and just throw it they hollow it off instead of rolling it up and making them haul the whole roll off because they charge you for it if you do it that way. But if you cut it up, they don't care. So that's what it's mostly work here. And trying to keep, try and stay grounded. I hope everybody's staying grounded. Because it's important. Get outside. Walk through the yard with your barefoot and stuff. The live streams are typically now, they're going to be shorter. and I will upload them. I will make them public as soon as YouTube does their stupid little thing. I lost the last one. Bloodstream VI is missing in action. I think I deleted it. I'm pretty sure I deleted it. I still want to see the Epstein files. I'm tired of the UFO bullshit. I'm tired of, man, you know what? I have fatigue every direction a person can have fatigue. I'm fatigued with everything. I'm fatigued with stupidity. Some of you are going to remember that post I made about going down to the No Kings protest here. I did go down there, and I wandered around for like 3 hours in the opposition camp. And I was taking video the whole time. And some of the things those people were talking about and the signs they were carrying and just how psycho they were. I sent all that. I took the SIM card out of my camera and sent it to the Department of Homeland Security so the lunatics would be, so they'll be able to spot the fucking lunatics easier. You can't talk about killing presidents, man. Lime green what? Lime green paint? Oh. It's already a tree house. It's kind of, I'm tired. I kind of just wanted to jump online and let everybody know I'm all right. Lime green carpet. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do lime green carpet. Probably not. But I don't know. I hope everybody's being real, keeping it real, because it's going to be people that keep it real. They're going to make it through this. It's going to be a shit show, man. If you're watching any of the channels on YouTube I'm watching, you realize they're just absolute lunatics out there. And they're lunatics towards us because we're of a more conservative and traditional bent. I think I'm sure most of my subscribers are. Why else would you be subscribed to my channels if you weren't based? That wouldn't even make any sense. I hope y'all like the MGTOW videos I put up. Everybody should watch them. And I like women. I'm not a misogynist. But some of you all are acting up really, really bad, and those videos would be good to watch so you can kind of see what the others in the sisterhood are doing to screw you. I think everybody should have been calling everything out a long time ago, but nobody did. And that's unfortunate because I've been calling shit out all along. And for a long time, I felt like the fucking Lone Ranger out here in society. Tales from the Crib. Yeah, that was a funny video. Yeah. I am revamping the channel. I have a really artistic bent, and it's easy to express it. Yeah, I remember the old MySpace. Man, you could do all kinds of shit there. You could make your page, you could do anything you wanted to with it. I do miss that freedom of creativity without paying through the nose for it. And then there was a property I closed on this last week that I mentioned in a post. It was absolutely a ridiculous process. The property, what they call it's an unregistered quit claim, and I had it for years and years and years and years. And I was keeping it that way because it was, as long as it was unregistered and the house wasn't registered in my name, I wouldn't have to pay like tax on it, especially capital gains. Capital gains tax here in Kansas is 20%. If you buy a house and you live there for 2 years, you don't have to pay capital gains. My problem was we had all this shit going on with the COVID song and dance and everything else that was happening. And I wanted to be able to turn the house immediately and not pay capital gains. Well, at any point up to last week, I was fucked. If the whole idea was to avoid the capital gains tax. Now I'm into it for 2 years here, but not really, because we backed the purchase date up a year back. So actually, I only have to be here another year, and I've lived here for a long time, but I only have to be here for another year, and I can actually bail out and escape capital gains. Because, man, you know what? 20% of $175,000. That's a lot of fucking money. You know, and it was all about trying to figure out a way to get around it, you know. And I had Chibi here, and if anything stupid happened in the city, I wanted to be able to just get the fuck away, and, you know, we'd need as much money as possible, of course. So that's why the house was set up the way it was. There you go. But yeah, it wasn't expensive. The quick claim, it cost me $75 to do the quick claim. That was the closing cost on this house, was $75. 72, actually, for the paperwork. And then I paid a couple of years taxes on it because it was in arrears. I don't know if this place will sell it. I'll probably get $150K out of it, but, you know, it kind of depends on what the housing market does, and you watch it, and everybody's, of course, there's the doomers, you know, everybody thinks the market's going to go fucking completely fucking flat. And it's not yet. It hasn't yet. But I'm not really. I mean, yeah, the house is worth $150K. I just wasn't going to lose 20% paying capital gains tax for anybody. Wasn't doing it. Not if you need money in other areas. Kentucky's doing real good. The homestead there. I hope to visit this summer once or twice. NASCAR season is on. My daughter's never been to a NASCAR race, and I think that'd be something fucking really cool to do with my kid, man. You know, give her something to talk to when she's out there with her friends. Yeah, I came all the way here and went to NASCAR races. I mean, there's one here in Kansas, but it's in September out at the Kansas Speedway, which is really kind of stupid. Can't see the glue. Can't see the forest for the trees. The flooding down in Texas is terrible. That's all there is to it. You know, we see more and more of it and more people get injured and fucked up and stuff. But it's because there's more people, and you know, they build kind of in stupid places, actually. Right? I mean, you wouldn't build in a dry riverbed. They seem to build on, you know, dry river plains. It's really kind of strange how they do that. I wouldn't build my house within 100 yards of the beach. See, you build in environments like that, and you're expecting the environment not to act like the environment. It's all about control. You know, man wants to control everything, and at the end of the day, you really can't control much except the decisions that you make. You can't control anybody else's decisions. And everybody else's decisions are going to affect yours, no matter what they are along the way. My shit. Elon Musk is a dick. That's why I think of Elon Musk wanting to start another political party. It'll never float, man. Who are they going to get? Who would they have for a fucking candidate? Who would, you know, I got hard on with Musk, but Musk lied just as bad as Trump did. He lied and said Trump's in the Epstein files. It's fucking bullshit. Don't ask me how I know, but I can put two and two together, and you know. And it's a transhumanism fucking thing that's got me with Elon Musk and always had. Motherfucker, he wants to fucking plant chips and fucking do bionic fucking limbs and shit, genetically change people. I'm not into it. I tell you that, and no, we're not going to play that. I refuse. People put up with so much shit that they don't have to put up with. Just everybody needs to learn to say fucking no. I have a rap. I was doing something. Yeah, I'll lose my train of thought. But yeah, I got a lot going on here for the summer. And hopefully everybody else has got a lot going on in their lives too. And you're living, hopefully you're, trying to stay happy. I mean, you'd think by you can't follow all my comments on all the platforms, but probably half of them are just dead serious, and and to the point, and practical, common sense kind of fucking comments nobody else seems to make. Have you ever noticed when you wrote some of the smaller channels, you'll roll through the comment section and just everybody be doing heart emojis or laughing emojis, or nobody's really fucking saying anything. I actually try and say something. Call me stupid, but I actually try and say something. Sometimes it's just to make people laugh or go, what the fuck, And sometimes it's, it's a serious comment that needs to be made. Like the one about people driving with their cell phones. It's against the fucking law, man. Don't do it. Yeah. I don't drive with my cell phone. Yeah. You know why? Because everybody else is driving around talking on their cell phone. Fuck, it's not safe. You gotta be extra careful. That's fucking stupid as fuck we gotta do that. People, other people's children. I'm chalking it up to other people's children at this point, not my own. Obviously, I taught my own better than that. And the man-woman problem in this country is just ridiculous, and it's that way all the way across the West. It's just, I don't know. It's birth rates are down, it's population control, and that fucking clot shot is fucking people up beyond repair. John Campbell keeps uploading shit, and I don't know, man. It's just, the information's out there. I try and post stuff up that I think is relevant, and AI and the pyramids in Giza. That's pretty cool, man. If they finding all those subterranean tunnels and chambers and everything else underneath the whole plateau, that's just, I can't even believe it. I mean, I can believe it. Everybody kind of figured it made sense that there could be something there, right? I'm not lying. It just made sense. There could be something there. Sure enough, it's some kind of advanced technology. We know what the fuck it is. Eventually they'll go down in there, and if it's not like Raiders of the Lost Ark or Tomb Raiders, and there's like Egyptian mummies that spring forth with deadly viruses and gas and kills everybody in there. I don't know what the fuck's in there eventually. But it's just stupid that they keep it covered up. I mean, you'd think they would just be like, man, if I found something like that in my backyard, you couldn't keep me from digging it. Just saying. I don't mean to bum anybody out, but we're probably headed towards World War III, like a substantial fucking conflict. Just want you to be aware of that. Think about it. When you see the hands of cards being dealt, it's really hard to ignore it. Can I get? I actually put some. Actually, I do put a notice up over on Telegram. See, it's really funny about the views. It's like if you look at YouTube from Telegram, it never shows the views from Telegram. It just, It's stupid. If you post to YouTube, you're not getting any. Yeah, it's not giving me any views. Because maybe it comes from out of another server or something. But that's been my experience. But when I haven't been doing this, but I'm going to start. I do back up some of my content over on Telegram because I want to. And I do have a channel over there, as small as it is. But I'm going to start uploading the live streams, or at least linking to them. At least link to them. Put them up as a post over there, because that's really all I can do. I found out that I could actually start a chat room for my channel on Telegram. I just haven't done it yet. I'm so fucking busy. That's the problem. I'm so damn busy. I'm watching all this fucking crazy fucking shit. Every day it's something new. Makes you want to pull your hair out. And I got a lot of fucking hair. Yeah. Telegram's a bomb. I can say anything I fucking want to over there. Yeah, the world's fucking crazy. How long? 30 minutes? Yeah. Basically, I'll try and do a stream once a month towards the first of the month. And the reason why is because by the 14th of the month, I'm into 36G data, and by the 28th of the month, this last month, I'd used over 100G of data. And if you thought speeds were slow before, and it actually, when it sent me a notification, a warning notification, and then it fucked with my phone for a minute. I had to turn the mobile data thing off and on a couple times and restart the phone where I could access the internet. It wouldn't let me on the fucking internet because I'd used so much data. But hopefully we got that worked out. But yeah, there's a link to my Telegram channel, and you'll be if you go over to that platform and you hit my page, you'll be able to see all the groups that I'm in, all the chats, and the channels that I'm subscribed to over there. I don't have it closed down like I do over here on YouTube. You can't see shit what I'm watching over here on YouTube other than what I recommend. But here, yeah, that's here. And I did salvage my channel, and it was for you guys. It didn't make a fuck to me, really. It was for everybody else on the channel that reads the posts and watches the videos I suggest and stuff like that. The channel is mainly for, yeah, that's what good. At the end of the, yeah, fucking Google. I might hurt those people someday. It won't be good. It wouldn't be good for somebody to say, hey, man, I work for YouTube, and this is a great place. Dude, I'm gonna probably belt somebody. Yeah, when I did that video, it was like, it takes, yeah, their little 6-second video I did. Google can take up to 24 hours. I was like, what the fuck? Turn your head back. Turn your head right. Look ahead. Move the camera closer. Move the camera away. Now we got your shit. Fuck. But I think I fucked them on the biometrics. I don't talk about how, but I think I fucked them on the biometrics. I really do. Just because I could, and I was kind of prepared because I knew they were going to want a mug shot. It was just like being booked into fucking jail. And the funny thing, I posted it on Telegram, and I know there's people that have seen it, and nobody else has come back and said, hey, that's happening to me too. No, not a fucking word. So I must be pretty fucking special. Apparently I'm special in some respect. But it's just like, you never know how many views your videos get. That one I did that MERS Stormer fucking video. That was fucking stupid. It got 12,000, almost 13,000 views before I fucking pulled it off of fucking YouTube. It was stupid. And I think what happened was they forgot to put the fucking kill switch on that. But the rest of the time, they pretty much got the kill switch on my channel. That's okay. I don't give a fuck. Eventually, people do get around and watch the videos. I'm in competition with everybody else that's live streaming tonight in this little time slot all across the world. I'm competing with everybody doing a live stream. And it's Sunday and people are like trying to go to work the next morning and, you know, but the live streams will be back up because I think some of the things we talk about are important and some of the things we aren't. Like some really stupid shit happens around here. I can tell you some stupid shit. It's just insane. I've been over on TikTok. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to TikTok, man. It's owned by the Chinese, and God knows what kind of data they're getting, and I really don't. I don't really need it. What would I want TikTok for? I can pull clips off of it. People send me, people send me clips and stuff, and but I don't really have any need to be on. It's a fucking mind rot. It's like the mausoleum for all brains that come into contact with it. Fuck TikTok. Fucking yeah. No. I can badmouth YouTube because YouTube's giving me a really hard time, but I'll tell you what, it's the ultimate fucking free speech over there, especially in the chat rooms on Telegram. And you can post any kind of videos you want as long as it's not, I mean, there's guidelines. Of course. They don't want snuff films and, kiddie porn and all the rest of that fucking crap. And libel it. Here's a good thing. Everybody want to hit? Everybody gets a hit. I prefer the platform, but I just don't have enough people over there. And eventually people do watch my stuff over here. Eventually. And like I said, I'm revamping the channel. I have put some old videos up, and I may in the future. You rolled just for this stream. I rolled during the stream. I'm such a rebel. I opened the fucking, the little packets, you get for condiments. I opened them from the wrong end. I opened my chips upside down, my cereal upside down. I'm just a fucking rebel, man. Fuck me too. I hope you're all well. I hope you keep your powder dry and staying happy and eating good and taking care of business. Yeah, I don't know. I might work in another time slot eventually. But I only want to do live streams about once a month. It's good, don't you? See, here's shit you can't do on your videos. You can't.
As a big DIY guy, I thought I could do
Oh,
insurance
shut
myself.
up, DIY guy. Oh, fucking God.
Bigfoots and Yetis, did you notice?
Yeah.
It's yeah. If you do a video and you got music playing in the background, they go ape shit and take your video down for copyright. But during the live streams, apparently not. I'm gonna make some people moderators for my live stream. YouTube was asking me if I wanted to make some people moderators, and I was like, well, I don't know. Let's look at what kind of powers moderators might have on my channel. But I think it's just for streams. Why not be good? Because there's a couple people that are pretty cool. All right, man. Peace out. Don't stress. Keep watching my posts for more information, and I'll do some videos. I need to do some. I need to do videos about the house. This is important to me, and it's artistic, and it's a lot better shooting it in the daylight. We'll see you. Have fun. Take care. All having fun here, aren't they?